going to be going to be going to be visual 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 going to be for all of you. And now we will starting presenting. Okay, so what is HTML? Basically, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext means the text that tends to for other resources like web pages, or that's all thing. Hypertext is similar to the hyperlink. Okay, hyperlink in web pages, right? So this is how we use the hypertext name in HTML. Markup language means are some tags, markup tags over there to visualize the text and some GUI, graphical user contents on web pages, in what format it should be visualized over there. The originally HTML developed with the intent of defining the structure of documents like heading, paragraphs, lists, and so on. That is for basically, I mean web pages. Only for web pages. HTML primarily developed to uh, show the web pages on internet. Okay, basically users sends the request to web server, and there is web server. Suppose that we are typing the address google.com. Okay, google browser. Okay, once we type the google.com, the google homepage shows up. Okay, it displays. Basically, how it gets displayed, we send the request to the Google server. Their pages are located, and all resources are there stored, and browser sends the request for that page. And immediately once request received, server process that request and respond with HTML contents. So basically, uh, the thing is that browser only understands the HTML. It doesn't know what all the programming language are behind the developing pages, all that thing. Uh, so HTML basically displays the visual of the pages. Whatever you access over net, that is in HTML. So let me show you how HTML looks like in web pages. Once you go in source for that page, right? Uh, see where the source is available for that page. Right? Just wait for a minute. Just wait for a minute. Page source. Here is the option. If you right click on that page, their option is view the source. Okay, once you click on the view page source, then it is shows up with the HTML text. Let's see how it is shown up. Okay, you can see that this is huge HTML text. Okay, doc type starting HTML item. These are the basically JavaScript, all that things, right? And CSS, lot more things are included in that page. So you can see these are the HTML markup languages and some other images invented, embedded, all that thing. Starting tag should always be HTML for any of web pages, right? So you can see that starting page is HTML, and corresponding closing tag you can see here. This is also HTML body, and that is the HTML. So point is that entire page is HTML. Server responds with the HTML to the client. HTML code always responds with the HTML code to the client. right? Any confusion about HTML? We explained till
No,
now.
sir.
Okay, so the point is that basic point is that the everything whatever we access over internet is HTML content. Okay, any kind of web page. Let me open other web page. Our school's website, right? Uh, rkpsgzb.co. Okay, let's see. And it is opening up our school's website. And if I view the source for that website, that is basically HTML content, nothing else, right? Let's open this, okay, and view the page source. And server will respond us with the piece of HTML code. Just wait for a minute. So you can see here, this is the HTML, right? Here you can see HTML, and starting doc type HTML, document type HTML, and these are the CSS tags and meta tags as well, and some CSS related information. CSS is cascading style sheet. We will it's not in your subject curriculum, by the way, and we will give you the brief description for that. CSS is basically stands for the designing, okay, all that thing, how page looks like, how size of fonts, and how image should be displayed, all that thing, okay, right? And some contents, some links are there for that. So you can see here JavaScripts also included in that, okay, all that thing you can see. And these are the lists, all that thing, okay, lists, tables, class, activities, all things are there. So this is basically HTML page, and you can entirely see that it is body and closing with the HTML tag. So thing is that all the pages whatever you view on internet and access the contents on internet, that is the HTML page only, nothing else. Whatever the programming behind that we don't know, okay, front end user don't know what is the programming behind the website and web pages, okay. So server always responds to the client with piece of HTML code, right? So I think now concept is clear. So let's see how can we create our HTML page, okay. So for creating that, starting for our HTML page, and we need to have just two things for that, that is the web browser and notepad, text editor, we can say that text editor, okay. For text editor we have notepad in Microsoft Word, Windows, okay, in Windows, and notepad plus plus in some other Mac text, all that different kind of text editors we have. So don't worry about that, and these are the freely available text editor, okay. Some of the advanced text editors also available on internet for free. Those editor will help you in closing and corresponding tags, all that, and also pop up for the syntax of HTML language, right? So the every HTML tag, there are two types of HTML tags: container tag and a self-closed tag, means uh, the tags with no closing tags, okay. So container tag also have the corresponding closing tag. Whatever tag we start say should be closed with corresponding tag, right? So let's find out what are the tags are. So every HTML, as I told you, every HTML page, HTML document, and every HTML coding starts with HTML. Yeah. Or you can start doc type, right? Doc type, right? With this tag, just leave it behind that. This is the version of HTML presenting over net, HTML5. So starts with HTML. HTML first tag and should always be closed with corresponding HTML tag. HTML, right? It should always be done, otherwise page will not display correctly. Okay, HTML tag, every HTML documents and tag contains two sections. First is body and second one is first one is header and second one is body. Okay, these two tags is mandatory inside the HTML tag. So first one is head tag, right, and should be closed with corresponding head tag. This is the container tag, right? Head, and second one is body and should be closed with the body tag always, otherwise page will not display it correctly. Okay, so you can see here HTML tag, corresponding HTML tag closed, head tag, corresponding head tag closed, body tag, corresponding body tag closed. Okay, this is basically very simple HTML language. Okay, hypertext markup language is very simple, and we just need to memorize some of the basic tags for that, right? So head tag contains the title tag. Title means the title of the document. What is the title of our document? That is the this title tag displays. So must have the closing title tag, right? Title tag, and we can write here my first web page. We are creating my first web page, right? So this has been completed, title has been completed. Now come to the body part. Okay, body part is the entire page area. Okay, let me show you what is the body. Okay, here is the body part. For that, google.com, right? This page, this entire page shows the body part. And what is the title here? Title is this google.com. You can see on the title bar, that is the google.com, right? uh, Somebody wants to join? Yes, ma'am is there. So title part is the uh, here at the top we can see the title of the page, right? And this entire area, entire page is the body of the page, right? So let's move ahead. Here we can see that title, we have been defined it that this is the title. Head and title, head represents the header. Okay, header, and this is the title tag. Title tag is the container tag, so we must close the title tag, right? And now come to the point, body part. So let's uh, define a line. Okay, we are in starting, I want to insert a line, that is the horizontal line, HR line, and this tag is self closing tag. So we do not need the closing tag for this, right? Because line is basically line, nothing else, there is no content, right? So it represents the self closing tag as well. Now we need to write some text over there. We can say heading 1, h1, we represent h1 with the heading, and this supposed to be closed. This is the container tag. H1 represents the heading. Whenever we write document or Microsoft Word or whatever the document, we use somewhere headings in the text, right? So this is what we want to represent in web page. In web page, this HTML language has the tag for that. That is the h1, h1 to h6 are the tags for the body, heading. adding tag. So let me write the content here. Right, so I have right here, this is h1 heading. Now this is our most basic HTML document completed. This is simplest form of the HTML document. Even we can show the background color for that body page. You can see here in google.com there is no background color, only white page is visible. Okay, some of the time we use background color for that, right? So let's see how can we set the background color in HTML document. For that we use the attribute, right? Attribute is the property, okay? Attribute, that is bg color, bg for background color, okay? And set the value here for in, and value always enclosed in double quotes, that is red. I'm using as of now, and we can change this value at any kind of, right, like red, blue, white. White is basically, that is the white default. We can use black, any kind of background color we can use. So for viewing this page we must save it first, okay? For saving the our notepad we use the save option, that is the control plus s, you can use as well, okay? Save this, okay? And here I'm saving this in the name of my first HTML, right? All, we should always use the extension type HTML, otherwise page will not display correctly. HTML, and here shape type always should be all file, not .txt, otherwise that will display as text, not HTML page, right? So these two things keep in mind whenever once creation of the HTML doc page, okay, in notepad, once designing complete we must save with the extension name .html, and shape type should be all file, right? Or encoding you can use here as well, that is UTF by default. So don't worry about that and leave it as is. Just use the shape type as all files. Do not use .txt file, otherwise it will show as notepad. Now complete the shape. This document has saved in our drive, and let's go in our drive. Over there you can find that here is the folder. In this folder I have saved this, that is the my first HTML page. You can see that that notepad is converted in the Edge browser, that is Internet Explorer Edge browser. Now let's open that, okay? Open that. Now I hope the visual of the page is background color is red, and with the h1 heading we have used in our HTML coding. That is the most simplest form of the HTML coding. Okay, just wait for a minute, our browser is starting up. It takes time for that. Yes, now it opens up. So you can see, are you able to see this browser web page? Hello students, are you able to see this web page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now you can see that background page is red, okay, background color is red, and you can see that this is my first web page. This is title showing up here, at the top of title bar. Are you able to see this? My web page at the top, and this is heading 1. Okay, heading 1. This is the heading 1 we used, and now let's write another heading H2, and that will show up in little bit small fonts. Okay, this is H2 heading, and close this corresponding tag H2. We should always close the corresponding tag, and now refresh this page. I have control S that, and now again refresh this page. You can see that H2 is showing up, right? And this is in some small font. Okay, and for color purpose we have the attribute for font color. So this attribute I have set for the font of H2. Let's see if this is working or something else. Okay, this is the basically attribute I have set, right? So let's see if it is working. Okay, it is not working, by the way. Some typographical errors. Again, let me refresh the page again. So this is not working basically. Okay, I believe we must set the color for cascading CSS, cascading style sheet. Okay, inside the H2 tag it is not working. So CSS we must use in our header page. Okay, in starting that needs to be defined in CSS is cascading style sheet for HTML, and these are the basically incorporated with each other, and HTML always use in conjunction with CSS. Okay, so whenever we want to learn HTML, it is also necessary and advisable to learn the CSS as well. That is the cascading style sheet, right? So this is our first HTML document, basic and simplest document. So for doing practice of HTML, we do not need advanced software, all that thing. We just need browser and one notepad. Okay, and the thing is that we should save the file with the extension html.html, and file type should be all file, not .txt, right? Any other question till now, students? Any question? Students, any question? Okay, so I believe there is no question. We will record this video and put online. Okay, over there you can go and watch this video if you don't understand and have some confusion regarding HTML, right? So go there, watch again and again to become perfect and expertise, right?